It was called the garlic in nose trend, and it started gaining attention in 2021.
Who the hell thinks to themselves, I'm gonna put garlic in my nose? Like what? What's good, y'all? It's your boy Souldiah, and in this video we gonna be reacting to the worst internet trends still happening today. This gonna be a good one, so without any time waste, let's get right into it.
Some internet and social media trends are stupid.
Yep, that's a fact. I've seen so much dumbass social media trends that I think to myself, what the is this guy thinking?
Some are dangerous, and some are both. These are what we're going to dive into. These are the worst internet trends still happening today. Swarming. This
What the hell is swarming?
trend is awful because it doesn't affect those doing it. Instead, it causes problems for random people who just happen to be nearby. The trend has different names depending on who you ask. Some call it swarming or steaming. Others call it
I can't lie, I've never heard of no storming or no steaming, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
teen takeovers, but the idea is the same.
Social media calls for mobs of young people to show up at shopping malls with the goal of causing total chaos.
People use TikTok and Snapchat to gather hundreds of teens in the same place at the same time. It could be a store, a fast food spot, or even a parking lot. And
What the hell is the point of this? Like, for real.
they all show up for one reason: to cause trouble.
Is it advertised as
Like, people just be doing things for the sake of doing things. Because why are you forming a whole group of people? First of all, why the hell is a whole group of people agreeing to this? To go swarm a place and cause trouble? I don't understand some people, man.
a let's come cause chaos? For the most part, yes, that's what it appears to be. It's bring your drama.
During these swarms, people become rowdy and the property is damaged. But this trend
Damaging property just for a trend is actually insane. I can't even lie.
isn't new. It traces back to a crime from years ago. In the early 2010s, flash mob robberies started happening. Groups would rush into stores, grab what they could, and run. Because there were so many people,
Yeah, I saw so much of that shit on social media. I was thinking to myself, what the hell is wrong with these people? Like, for real.
staff was overwhelmed. It was impossible to stop or identify any of the culprits. There are reports of flash mob robberies happening as far back as 2011. At the time,
2011, people doing... Yeah, I don't even know what to say no more.
people used text messages and early social media to plan raids. But today, technology just makes it much easier. Now, a single post can reach thousands of people in minutes. A location is shared, a time is set, and a crowd shows up.
organized on social media a
All this to cause trouble on social media. Like, I wonder what they put on those flyers to make so much people show up, because it's crazy to me.
wave of spur-of-the-moment meetups has been creating chaos in American cities and has even spread overseas.
Shop owners have little time to respond. They could only watch as their items were stolen. Sometimes stores shut down early to stay safe.
But many restaurants had already locked down their doors and sheltered in place inside.
Swarming spread to multiple countries, including London, Australia, and Canada. At that point, it stopped being
So basically, a lot of big countries are doing this bullshit.
just a trend. It became a public safety issue. As the incidents increased,
I mean, no shit. Y'all are breaking windows, destroying public property, all for what? Views? That's crazy.
police began to take them seriously. The goal was to stop swarming before it started. So officers monitored TikTok and Snapchat for planned swarms.
When police found out that there was a takeover planned here, they started adding more resources like this.
In some cases, police arrived too late. Crowds already formed and stores were overwhelmed. In those situations, officers arrested people who refused to leave. And even after the crowd cleared, police reviewed CCTV and body cam footage. They used it to identify and arrest those involved. Sometimes
Which is good, to be honest, because as a grown-ass man, what the hell are you doing following a crowd to destroy property? Like, what is wrong with you?
they released the footage so the public could help. Some parents who discovered their children took part even turned their kids into the police. But
Yo, imagine, I'm laughing, but like my mom would do something like that. My dad too. If I was caught doing some bullshit like this, they would generally turn me over, which is so sad.
in the end, business owners were the ones affected the most. Swarming made it harder to run their stores. Stores that could afford it added more security. Others closed early when they saw
Yeah, no shit, because if a bunch of people were swarming, like breaking things, how the hell are you supposed to run that store?
crowds forming outside. It became one of their biggest headaches.
And the problem is they don't recognize the financial and economic damage they're doing to that community.
Unfortunately, there's no clear way to shut down this trend, especially because there's no clear leader. It's just a group of troublemakers acting at the same time. Swarming is still happening as of today. And as long as
People still do this in the big year of 2026. That's crazy.
social media makes it this easy to organize, we don't know when it will end. Our next chapter is about creators who found a way to go viral.
I'm still like shocked that like people are still doing this swarming in 2026. Like, what are we doing? We like at that point just go work a job or something, because ain't no way a bunch of you guys are doing this just for the love of the game. Yeah, just go get and find employment.
By filming people at their lowest point. Poverty tourism gone wrong. This trend is straightforward. Creators and influencers film people in tough environments and post it online. Sometimes it looks like kindness or spreading awareness, but for some creators, their real goal is to make the video go viral. And
which is crazy. Chasing views over some random homeless guy. Okay, it will make sense if the homeless guy is doing bullshit. If he's doing bullshit, I'd understand. But if he's just minding his business, doing his own, leave the guy alone. Like, come on now.
The worse the situation looks, the better the video performs. In late 2025, YouTuber Pete Z posted a video titled "I Survived India's Deadliest Slum." Pete traveled to India and spent 3 days in one of the largest slums in the world. The video went viral for all the wrong reasons. First, people were offended by how Pete described the area. He emphasized police corruption, violence, and robberies. They also accused him of...
I mean, if that's not the area, if that's not happening, if I went to an area and there's a lot of police violence, robberies, all that, I describe it as is. But if it's just a normal place and he's describing it as like run down, I guess that it makes sense why people are mad.
Turning the misery of people into entertainment. Reporters called it poverty tourism. It became a global story. Despite the backlash, the video stayed up. It was offensive, but not illegal. But this next creator named Keith Castillo took things much further. In 2025, Keith was struggling to get views on his video, so he came up with a new idea. He would film himself giving gifts to random homeless people. I mean, that sounds like a good thing. But
Yeah, I don't see how that's not a good thing. I mean, hey.
gifts weren't actually gifts. Instead of food or warm clothes, he gave them inappropriate and harmful items. Castillo titled his video, "Keeping the Homeless in the Streets." Viewers
Okay, that's crazy. Like, this is wild as hell.
felt the idea was unsettling. It implied that encouraging harmful habits would only make their situation worse. Many people hated it.
That looked like a horrible clickbait antic that he was engaging in.
But Keith brushed off the backlash. He said he spoke to police and was told it wasn't illegal. When they asked him why he did it, Keith said he was following trends that he saw other creators doing.
What a dumbass. Like, what? I hate sheep. Like, people who just be following like a bird. Like, they don't even have a mind of their own. Because what do you mean you are giving homeless people inappropriate things, talking about keeping the homeless, and say you were following what other people are doing? Grow some balls. Like, what?
It was all for views.
He also didn't seem too concerned with handing out alcohol to potential substance abusers, saying, "Honestly, I don't care, bro. It's good for the clicks and views, you know?"
But
holy shit, this guy's a real life loser.
As the backlash continued, he claimed the video was just a skit. He also said he took the harmful items back after filming. Since then, Keith has...
This guy's lying his ass off. He didn't take back shit.
Has not repeated this kind of content, but the trend unfortunately lives on. Keith's video looked like an act of generosity, but it was the exact opposite, calling something one thing when it's clearly another. And most cell phone companies have been doing the same thing to us for years. They show you one price and your bill is more than you expect. But
they do this shit all the time.
Mint Mobile, the sponsor of today's video, fixed this problem.
Wait, this is a fucking sponsor? Hell no, I'm skipping this shit.
The garlic trend. This trend
What? The garlic trend.
promised to solve a problem millions face, but the solution did more harm than good. It was called the garlic in nose trend, and it started gaining attention in 2021.
Who the hell thinks to themselves, I'm gonna put garlic in my nose? Like, what?
A woman with a blocked nose decided to try a health hack. She filmed herself putting a clove of garlic into her nose. Then she left it there for about 10 minutes. When she pulled it out, her mucus came out and the garlic looked like it cleared her nose.
Ew, that's just nasty and stupid at the same time. Because who thinks to themselves, I'm gonna put garlic in my nose? What?
Noses affect many people, and this looked like an easy fix. Thousands of people started trying it. It even made it on the news, and almost every time they did this, the same thing happened. They pulled the garlic out, and mucus followed. They quickly
This is like one of the dumbest things I've ever heard.
became a TikTok trend. More than 94.9 million clips were shared on TikTok with the hashtag garlic in nose. Many TikTok trends are reckless, but this one seemed safe and helpful. Garlic
How the hell would sticking garlic in your nose seem safe?
is natural after all. Some TikTokers even caption their videos, "This is not dangerous. The garlic just cleans your sinuses out." But that wasn't
Wouldn't a tissue clean your sinuses out? I don't know, but
true. This hack was actually risky. People just didn't realize it. And behind the scenes, problems were already happening. One TikTok user said she massively regretted trying this trend. She pulled the garlic out after just 1 minute because her nose started burning. But even after removing it, the irritation lasted for a while.
I mean, no shit. You don't put garlic in your nose and think everything's just gonna be sunshine and rainbows.
Another person had it worse. The garlic got stuck inside her nose and she ended up in the hospital. Doctors had to suction it out. But people still didn't think
How the hell does garlic get stuck in your nose? What?
the trend was a problem. After all, it looked like it was clearing mucus. That's when doctors stepped in and they shut the idea down. They said the mucus coming out wasn't a good thing. It was a sign that something was wrong. Doctors explained that the mucus was a sign of irritation. Garlic contains harsh compounds that can irritate the inside of the nose. The body wants to expel the garlic and its chemicals, so it creates an overflow of mucus to flush out that irritant. That's why so
So it wasn't even flushing out mucus. It was just creating mucus to flush out the garlic. That's funny as hell.
much comes out at once.
Volatiles and garlic can actually burn the mucous membranes of the nose.
Doctors warned it could lead to infections. Even with all these cases and warnings, the trend is still around. Doctors
People are just so bird-brained. Because how the hell is this trend still around when it can literally get your nose infected? Like what?
are still warning people to stop. It seems to come back every flu season because it looks like an easy fix. But in this case, this cure can leave you even worse. Up next is a trend that made homeowners fear for their safety. The door challenge. The door kick challenge started in 2021 as a prank. College students kicked dorm room doors to scare their friends. But by the end of the year, it got worse and
I can't lie, I've been seeing this challenge everywhere. I'm pretty sure even some of my homeboys with like they do content as well. I'm pretty sure they do this shit as well.
spread to neighborhoods. Teenagers would kick the doors of random houses and run away. The people inside didn't understand what was happening.
Basically a more extreme version of ding dong ditching.
Either a car had hit my house or somebody was trying to break in, which seems pretty stupid since my truck was right here in the driveway.
Most homeowners thought someone was trying to break in, but when they came outside, no one was there. Only a damaged door. Police quickly identified it as the latest TikTok trend.
They go up to this house, and you can see it from the security camera. They go, they kick the garage, they run away, and turns out they actually damaged the garage.
The media picked
That's crazy, because if you're gonna do this, at least don't do it with so much force you actually be breaking things. Like that's bad.
up the story.
Teens actually recording themselves kicking people's doors, and authorities are worried they could be putting themselves in some real danger.
Homeowners were getting angrier. Some made it clear they were ready to defend their homes.
He didn't think about, there's definitely reactions to actions, and he didn't think about what could have happened. It could have just that quickly gone that bad.
At that point, it was only a matter of time before something unfortunate happened. In December 2025, a teenager in Florida picked the house for the challenge. The door swung open instantly. The good news was that the homeowner wasn't inside, but her dogs were. One of them was a Yorkshire Terrier named Spooky.
I'm pretty sure we know where this is going, and it's not looking good.
The door opened, Spooky ran into the street. By the time the owner got home, the door was broken, and her dog was gone. She searched everywhere, but by the time she found her dog, Spooky didn't make it.
Holy shit, like things took a turn for the worse.
Look, this is not a joke, but you guys can't just go around kicking people's doors and not being held responsible for it.
The community was outraged by this. Police launched an investigation. A few weeks later, they arrested the person who kicked the door open. He was charged with felony burglary and criminal mischief. But even after the incident, the trend didn't fully end. New incidents are still being reported. This next trend told people
At this point, just stick to ding dong ditching, cause what the hell?
to to do something most of us were warned not to do as children: sun exposure.
Shit, I love the sun.
A TikTok trend claimed you could improve your health in a strange way. The trend was called sun eating.
Sun gazing is an ancient Egyptian practice that will...
No, ain't no way people are falling for this. Don't look directly in the sun unless you want to fry your eyes.
Drastically improve your life on all levels, mentally, physically, and spiritually.
People were told to expose their eyes to sunlight for 5 to 10 seconds every day, but only during the first or last 15 minutes of sunlight. Influencers claimed that time was the safe window.
Not only is it safe, but it will improve your eyesight, improve your endocrine health.
Don't listen to this guy because he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about.
Improve your sleep cycles.
By late 2023, the trend was already popular online. TikTokers shared videos trying it for themselves, and they couldn't stop talking about the endless benefits of this ancient practice.
It gives you natural energy, which is what they don't want you to know. That's why they tell you not to do these things.
Some even...
Like, they be spitting so much bullshit, and y'all go ahead to believe them, because no way people are believing that looking directly into the sun will give you superpowers. Each and every day, I just keep on getting more and more disappointed.
Claimed it could help with weight loss. Thanks to these claims, this trend had over 70 million views on TikTok. People treated it like a miracle cure. There was one big problem. There was no scientific proof behind any of it. Doctors were the first to sound the warning. The main problem was obvious. Direct sunlight is too strong for the eyes, especially the retina. The retina plays a vital role in helping us see, and unlike many parts of the body, it does not heal on its own. Doctors published articles and made videos to correct the misinformation, but the influencers doubled down.
You've been told sunlight damages your skin.
Like, look at this guy's face. Do you really believe a word he's saying?
But sunrise and sunset light actually restructure your cells to operate at a higher frequency.
That kind of messaging kept the trend alive. Dozens of people, including grown adults, continued doing it. The outcome...
Grown-ass men falling for these trends will never fail to amaze me. Like, how the hell are you 30 years of age falling for trends like this?
Was exactly what doctors warned about. Someone learned the hard way. In 2024, a college student visited an eye clinic. She noticed a blind spot in her left eye. Doctors asked what happened, and her explanation left them speechless. She said she tried the TikTok trend. She was in the sun for less than a minute, but that was too much. Scans showed her retina was affected. Sadly, it was permanent. Her case was later documented.
All this because of dumbass TikTokers who just want to get views. Like, what?
Documented in a medical journal. Even stories like this didn't stop the trend on TikTok. More videos kept coming, each one repeating the same promises. In 2025, scientists looked into the trend. They wanted to see if it was as amazing as people claimed. But after all the research, they found no reliable evidence supporting the benefits.
Yeah, no shit. Why the hell would there be reliable evidence of you gaining superpowers from looking directly into the sun? That's like the biggest loaf of shit I've ever heard.
The trend is still around. Every few months, new videos pop up promising the same exaggerated benefits. And whenever it returns, new people are exposed to the same risk. Our next chapter is about a community of people who became so obsessed with their appearance, they ignored every warning that came with it. Looks maxing gone too far.
Yep, I've been thinking this. The looks maxing community is cooked.
This trend started because young men wanted to improve their looks. At first, there was nothing directly obvious that was wrong with it, but some people pushed it too far.
When I heard about it, I was like, this is the craziest thing I've heard since the Tide Pods.
The trend is called looks maxing, but it was taken too far. Looks maxing is a set of methods men use to make themselves look more attractive. Young men formed Reddit groups to
trying to improve yourself is not a bad thing, but these looks maxers be so corny. It's just crazy.
Discuss skincare, fitness, and fashion. Sometimes members would post photos of themselves. Then other members would point out their physical flaws and suggest ways to fix them. And for
leaving it to the internet to point out your physical flaws is like asking to be crucified.
For a while, that's all it was. But for some, basic improvements weren't enough. They became obsessed with their facial structure. They wanted sharper jawlines and defined cheekbones, so they went looking for extreme solutions. And that's where things took a turn. Some members of the looks maxing community came across a theory called Wolff's Law. Wolff's Law says that bones can slowly adapt when pressure is applied over time. But these guys misunderstood the concept. Without going into any detail, they thought applying force to their face could give them sharper jawlines and cheekbones.
What the hell do they mean by that?
Some went ahead and tried it. Starting in 2022, those videos began appearing on TikTok. They claimed it improved their facial features. The videos pulled in millions of views. More people copied what they saw, and just like that, the trend took off. By 2023, those videos were viewed over 260 million times.
That's crazy.
On TikTok. Some even made tutorials teaching others how to do it. Others posted before and after photos to prove it worked. But even though they made the trend look appealing, the reality was much darker. Doctors quickly raised concerns about the trend. Doctors explained that bones don't automatically heal into better shape. They can heal the wrong way or not heal at all.
You have no idea how your bones are going to rejoin themselves. We have no idea what the long-term implications.
So basically, they're beating their faces with a hammer, expecting it to regrow into a sharp jawline. Do you know how stupid that is?
They also pointed out something else. The face isn't just made of bone. It has nerves, muscles, and blood vessels. Applying serious force in the wrong place can cause issues. It's surprising that anyone thought this would work. Media reports described the trend as nonsense and insane. TikTok banned it, but the trend didn't fully disappear. Looks maxing influencers are still getting millions of views, and some are still promoting questionable methods. Our next chapter is...
I've heard about some crazy, even more crazy things they do in looks maxing than that, but we're not going to talk about that right now.
It's about people who thought they found a smarter way to work out, but doctors called it one of the most reckless trends that they've seen. Dry scooping.
Alright, I don't know what the hell dry scooping is, but I already know it sounds bad.
Around 2020, TikTokers came up with a new way to drink pre-workout powder. Instead of mixing it with water, they swallowed it dry. Then,
holy shit. Dry scoop. I go to the gym. I don't really take much pre-workout, but I take creatine. I can never imagine taking that shit dry. Like, what the hell?
And they went straight into working out.
If you don't know what pre-workout is, it kind of gets you pumped up, and I don't like to drink it.
They had a reason for doing it this way. They claimed that eating it dry would reach the bloodstream faster. That would lead to more energy and better performance in the gym. The idea sounded convincing to people scrolling online, but there was no scientific proof that it was better or safer. Despite that, dry scooping became popular.
It's workout time and everyone's been taking a pre-workout on my For You page.
Many people didn't experience any side effects, but for some, it landed them in the hospital. In April 2021,
I'm actually kind of curious how dry scooping can get you in the hospital.
20-year-old woman tried the trend on camera. She took a full scoop of pre-workout powder and went to the gym. But during her workout, she felt a weird sensation.
My symptoms were heavy chest and chest pains, but I ignored it and I continued doing my workout.
It continued throughout the day. She was rushed to the hospital and doctors confirmed it was her heart. They told her she was lucky. It was only a partial blockage. They warned that a more severe blockage could have far worse consequences. Her story got a lot of attention online and even on TV.
So this woman ended up in the hospital after taking the dry scoop challenge.
But after that alarming case, the trend did not slow down.
Which is crazy. That's why I say people be bird brains. They be seeing something going wrong in the trend and they still continue.
Dry scooping became so popular that researchers looked into it. They realized people didn't understand what they were doing.
Dr. Shanyon says the trend is a bad idea for a number of reasons.
Pre-workout powders contain high levels of caffeine, and dry scooping changes how that caffeine enters the body. Instead of being diluted, it hits all at once.
You're taking upwards of 3.5 times the normal amount of caffeine that you would get in a cup of coffee.
That sudden surge can trigger serious reactions.
So they're getting a
yeah, I wonder how.
Large portion of caffeine in one setting. When you do that, it increases the blood pressure substantially.
Eventually, TikTok banned the trend. Dry scooping videos were removed from the platform. But once again, that didn't end the trend. People still promote it on YouTube and Instagram, and there is little sign that the trend is going away.
The fact that that's a trend does never ceases to amaze me.
Trends prove that common sense sometimes isn't so common after all.
Oh yeah, no, common sense, the amount of people that lack common sense these days is bizarre.
Especially on the internet. But at least I know you guys are smarter than that. Visual Venture.
That's crazy. Like, these people in this video, I don't even understand how their mindset is. Like, how are you thinking to be able to, that's why I call people bird brains, to be able to see something like this and to still continue doing it. Like, that's crazy. But hey, if y'all enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And I started a Twitch recently, so the link will be in the description. So you guys have a great day, and I'm gonna see you on my next video. Peace.